Hey guys, my name is Maggie, and today I'm going to be discussing all the unique details about Korean dramas that make them so interesting and make us fall in love with them at very first start. I have been watching Korean dramas for the past 6 years now and have started studying Korean as a language because I've fallen in love with the culture so much through these dramas. And right now, Korean dramas are becoming so common within the Western part of the world that K-pop is now evolving with BTS and them doing their huge stuff. And then because of this K-pop coming over, people are also starting to recognize more of the dramas and things that are in them. So because I've been watching dramas for the past 6 to 7 years and I've been starting to learn the language of Korean, I wanted to be able to discuss what Korean dramas have in them that make us love them so much and the impact they have on their audiences. So let's jump right into it. First, I wanted to just talk about how this assignment that I'm going to be doing, or this video that I'm creating, is going to impact you. And so if you want to learn more about the cultural reasons for Korean dramas and really what Korean dramas are all about, then this video is for you, because I want to be able to inform you of what may a Korean drama contain. And there's so many different genres. I'm specifically focusing more on the romantic part of the dramas. Korea has just such an amazing variety of dramas that you can watch, and every step, people say that some of their horror films are the scariest that they've ever seen in their entire lives. So if you're interested in diving into another culture's type of film, then I definitely check out this video to help understand kind of what you're going to be seeing in some of these more romantic dramas that I'll be discussing today. So first, I wanted to talk about story arcs. Now, when you look at a movie in America, it follows a general story arc, such as the initial accident or the defining the problem situation, and you look at that part of the movie, and then it goes into some rising action where they face some challenges and they're growing and it goes up the mountain till you hit that climax, and that's where the whole peak of the movie really is and stands, and a lot of people's favorite parts of movies. And then you have some falling action where the story arc starts to go down and you comes to a closure to your resolution, which is your closure for the film. And that's generally how a lot of American films are based, and a lot of other films around the world. But when you look at a Korean drama story arc, it is a lot different. So I'm going to start off from the very beginning, where you kind of have the protagonist introduced and they're living their life, and maybe for example, their dad gets hit by a car by this cute CEO's dad, and then they hate each other. So she wants to prevail revenge on him, and then your story arc is going up and down and up and down, but she ends up falling in love. And then there's a ton of different incidents where maybe he has an ex that comes back into the story, or maybe she finds another guy that she really likes because this other guy seems so impossible to reach. And then they have all these challenges, and you're watching this and you're getting engaged and everything's going good, and all this happens and it's only been one episode. And there's another 30 episodes to follow. And so there's so much content coming out at you. Each episode keeps you engaged, keeps interesting. There's not a lot of B-roll or just footage that you're watching just because. Do you ever watch an American film and just think, wow, I can't believe how much of this footage or filming I did not need to know for this episode? Well, missing one Korean drama episode, you're missing half that character's life, because so much is happening in this episode that's so important for the next episode. You have to watch each one, and it leaves you constantly wanting to watch more and more. That brings us into the second part of the film, which talks a lot about innocence. So although you watch a lot of Korean films, and I call them romantic dramas and things like that, the romantic aspect isn't coming from the same point of view as an American movie or a Canadian movie or a westernized movie, because the movies in America and Canada are more geared towards sexual interactions, kissing, relationships, developing relationships in that form, because that's just the way we do things here. So in a movie or a TV show in Canada or made in America, you can watch a TV show, and in the first episode, the character might have hit all bases of the baseball game, and they've hit first base, second base, third base, and you've seen it all in the first episode. Their relationship's defined. In a Korean drama, there's so many different circumstances. There could be one, they're not dating, and you're waiting 17 episodes for them to date, and then you wait another 17 episodes for them to kiss. Or they're dating the whole time, and each episode you're waiting for that interaction where they're gonna kiss or they're gonna hug or they're gonna touch hands, because it just doesn't happen the same in Korean dramas as it does in American dramas. So you're waiting and there's this anticipation and you just want it to happen. And so when it does happen, it's a really sweet and romantic and powerful moment in a film because it doesn't happen all the time, and you wait 17 episodes before you can see your favorite characters kiss on screen. The next aspect I'm going to talk about kind of relates to the innocence, but jumps back in with the romantic aspect. When you're watching a Korean drama, I'm going to jump more into the cinematography and breaking down the film of the video now, is that the shots that they use to display a romantic aspect or a scene in a very romantic way will be if a character has an intense hug where they're pulled together. The camera person or the cinematography for this shot will happen 6 to 7 times, and you get to see this shot from all angles of the person. So you see their face, you see their hands, you see them from the left and the right and from back and behind and whatever. You see the whole stage shown over and over again because it's so powerful. They want it to be a powerful moment, an impactful moment, and you can watch it again and again just to show the intensity of a moment. When there's small hugs or something that doesn't matter, they're not going to show you that it matters by playing these shots over and over again. But if a significant scene happens, if a character kisses and it's a really big deal, then the Korean style of cinematography will allow that scene to replay a couple times for you to catch it and watch it again, and that draws in a lot of female and male viewers that enjoy watching these dramas and seeing those romantic aspects because that shot was designed for them to enjoy. So another thing I wanted to discuss in this film was that you can watch some of your favorite dramas over and over again in different versions. So a lot of storylines are repeated. Like I said before earlier with the story arcs, how the story arcs are kind of similar, they go up and down and change and there's tons of stuff happening. Well, what if you find this one drama and you just fall in love with everything about it? Well, for me, that drama is called Playful Kiss. Playful Kiss is a drama about a teenage boy who's super smart with the highest IQ possible, and this girl who likes him with the lowest IQ you've probably ever met, but she's the sweetest and kindest heart girl in the whole world. These two characters go through 2 seasons of trials in order to fall in love, and they eventually get married. Sorry, no spoilers, kinda. That was just my example of my favorite drama. Now let me tell you that I've seen this drama twice in Korean, twice in Chinese, 3 times in Japanese, a couple times in Taiwanese, but I'm not even done there. I can watch this drama in 7 different versions in multiple different languages with tons of different actors. So although I'm watching the same story over and over again, it's different. It has different aspects. It has different characters. It has different people displaying the roles of the main actors. And I love that because you're able to watch a show that was made 15 years ago, recreated 3 years ago, and also done in 7 other languages, and if you love it, you can continue to watch it without getting bored or feeling like you've seen the same thing 7 times. You have all these different ways to watch it over and over again and enjoy the dramas that you truly love. Another aspect of a Korean drama that totally pulls the audience in is some of your favorite singers from K-pop bands, which are really popular right now, may become actors in some of the favorite dramas that you'll watch. For example, Taehyung from BTS. BTS is huge and popular right now, but so may Taehyung's film because not only is he singing, but now he's been offered an acting position to help raise the popularity of the drama. And so if you're into Korean dramas and you're into K-pop, you may get the best of both worlds by watching these dramas. Next, I'm going to talk about the specific music for each dramas. In American movies, everyone uses music to convey emotions. But the difference between Korean dramas and American dramas is that American dramas will use music in the background and they'll use their music to define certain situations, but Korean dramas have specific soundtracks for every single drama. So For example, I'm going to be using Descendants of the Sun. This is my first and very favorite drama of all time. And if you listen to the soundtrack, which I do whenever I'm studying, you can hear these certain songs played at specific parts of the show to help convey emotions. If something really sad is happening, they'll play a certain song. And then the next time, 17 episodes later, they'll play the same song again because they want you to feel those same emotions that you felt the first time you heard the song. And they use this repetition of songs in order for you to understand the scenes better as an English viewer or a Korean viewer or any kind of viewer from around the world. And that is the amazing thing about subtitles. Welcome to the world of subtitles. Some people think they can't watch Korean dramas because they think they'll be too distracted by the subtitles to be able to focus on the movie, or they'll be too distracted by the movie to focus on the subtitles. This conveys a little bit of controversy in what you want to watch. I love watching Korean dramas, and if I want to relax, then I watch Korean dramas. I don't even have to focus on the words. I read the words quickly, watch the show, and your body doesn't even comprehend what it's doing, but it does it. And it just understands it. You can watch anything with subtitles. When you watch English stuff with subtitles, you're reading those words, but you may not understand that you're picking up the words because it's in English. So if you have never tried to listen to a Korean or a Chinese or a Japanese drama or any other drama in another language with subtitles, if you've never tried it, I encourage you to try it because you'll be so amazed what your brain is capable of and that it's easier than you think. So try this amazing world of subtitles. Next, I'd like to talk about how these popular actors become brand faces. For a long time, actors are always brand faces in America and in Korea, but in Korea, it causes huge commotion. Not only will these actors become the faces of all these different brands, but they will sell out items immediately just from being used in a drama. For example, in Legend of the Blue Sea, the lipstick that was used in the drama was immediately sold out after that episode was released. These actors have a huge contribution to the environment of product design and what is being sold in Korea and around the world. Not just in Korea are these products popular, but some of these products you might have in your own home as well. For example, in Korea, specific wines or juices or bottles may be represented by some of your favorite actors, such as Lee Min-ho. Lee Min-ho is a huge actor, probably one of the biggest actors in Korea today. And you can find Lee Min-ho's face on bus stops, on soju, which is a Korean beer, or Korean vodka. You can find his name on bottles or products for his face and cleaning. Lee Min-ho has been known for his Korean acting, his Chinese acting, his singing, and variety TV shows. Speaking of variety TV shows, that brings us in to our next topic. I would like to talk about the variety TV shows because you may love your actors in the dramas that they play, but you may also love your actors as who they are as people. And through these variety TV shows, you're able to get to know your actors through fun games, interactions, and amazing scenes through these shows. There's some shows that dive right into the life of your favorite actor, and you can watch them all the time in their daily situations, or you can watch them play fun games with other actors, with full casts, with singing, with dancing, with jumping around in hula hoops. There's so many different ways, and it's just a fun way for you to interact with these actors, see what the way of Korean acting is like, and get to know these characters as real people. Finally, I wanted to finish my video talking about cliffhangers. I thought that was a clever way to end my video because cliffhangers are at the end of every Korean drama episode. Korean dramas end making you want more. And what better way to do that than leave you on a cliffhanger? Some Korean dramas will leave the actors their faces inches apart from kissing, just for you to watch the next episode. Sometimes when I'm watching dramas, I'll finish an episode, have to watch the first 5 minutes of the next episode just so that I don't feel like I'm missing something, and then I'll finish the rest of that episode later. It's hard to leave a Korean drama behind, and often that tends to binge watching, and I've watched whole dramas in weekends, days, and sadly to say, I've lost a couple summers because of them. Korean dramas can be very addicting, but the way that they show their love and caring emotions has always been popular in Korea and has now been able to spread around the world in the lovely way through subtitles, through their innocence, through the variety TV shows, the products that they produce, and everything that they've been able to do for us. So I just wanted to share my love for Korean dramas with you and hope that today, through this video, you've been able to learn a little bit more about Korean dramas and some of the things that make Korean dramas so unique and so special. And hopefully, if you love Korean dramas, I hope you agree with me. If not, then let me know what you think differently down below in the comments. But if you have never heard of a Korean drama or never watched a Korean drama, and even if it's not Korean, if it's just another culture's language, I encourage you to go out, learn about the world around you, learn about the different cultures, and learn more about yourself. So thank you so much for watching my video today. 고맙습니다 means thank you in Korean, so I thought I would just add that in there. And 안녕하세요. 사랑해요.